this is the time to do this. This is the time to do this and leave somewhat of a legacy, not only for the next generation, but something we can enjoy for the next 20 years.
This is actually our 4th big round on the community center. The very first one was a pole barn that we put together and used for, I don't remember how long, but a few years. Then we pulled the pole barn down, built another building, and added to it, and then we built this building, and now 30 years later we're doing another major round on the same building.
If it hadn't been for Katie, you know, donating all these properties and giving us this extra money, it probably wouldn't have happened. So, you know, she's always there in our memory. And even the emphasis that we're about to place on sound mitigation and noise control, I just think of her walking around that building with her little audiometer or something like that, you know, testing the decibels in the room. So I think about it all the time.
Agnes decided that she couldn't do other things, so she would do cleanup. Well, I love that. You know, somebody to walk away from a job site and know that when you walk back on it, it's going to be cleaned up. Well, that makes all the difference in the world, that you don't have to do that yourself also.
You know love won't let you down. You know love's the finest piece you live.
And we get fed really, really well. That is, I mean, it's a premier thing too. You talk about people who are building, when you're able to get fed well too, come on, you do some of your best work.
Yes, we've had some gourmet meals up here for sure, and not only do we have the talented chefs, we also have the beginner chefs like me. We get to plug in things like green salads and gallons of iced tea to supplement that. And another thing is that people have done is contributed funds, given the funds to those talented chefs, and the chefs have used that to stretch their budgets and get more food.
If anybody came up and ate lunch with us, they go, I would work here just for the food. I mean, it's that good. It is that good. It's been remarkable, and it's been relentless. I mean, every weekend it's just been more than you could eat, and exceptional stuff. We're not just talking sandwiches here. It's really just a great spread.
One of the fun things about this to me is like a team sport. People play sports on the weekend and stuff. I get to go out here on the weekend and have a team sport with my 30-year friends, and I get to be captain. What a treat.
It's really cool. A lot of these guys have been my mentors for my whole, you know, since I was like 6 years old, actually. I mean, like, feels like a dozen men and women at least, you know, have trained me, and we've worked together on a lot of different projects, so it means a lot to me.
All this time I've been yours, you've been mine. I've never compromised with my feeling for you inside. I love you till my days are run, followed by everything I've done.
I'm so grateful that they are doing this right now, because the legacy of this core group, I think, that started, the folks in their 60s and 70s, if they hadn't done it now, I think it would be difficult for the next generation to pick it up and do it like this. So this is a great boost to the next crew that's gonna come in and take it over.
You and I